Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. This is where we blend casual conversations with some insightful discussions on all the latest in technology and gadgets.
That's right.
We've got a fantastic lineup for you today. We're diving into everything from, cutting-edge AI developments to new gadgets, evolving digital services.
Lots to cover.
Get ready for some surprising facts and maybe, hopefully, a few aha moments along the way.
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's unpack this first one. AI on the brain. It starts with something that feels really personal. Your chats with AI. Imagine treating your AI chatbot, like ChatGPT, like your therapist, or maybe even your lawyer. You're pouring out sensitive stuff.
People definitely do that.
Well, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, he recently dropped a bit of a bombshell.
Yeah.
There's basically no legal confidentiality for your conversations with AI.
That's right. And it's a really critical point people are missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are increasingly using these chatbots, like you said, ChatGPT, as confidants for sensitive stuff, personal problems, maybe even asking for advice that feels kind of legal or medical.
Right.
But here's the kicker. Unlike a doctor or a lawyer, where you have strict, legally protected confidentiality rules, well, those just don't exist for AI chats.
So nothing's protecting that conversation legally.
Exactly. And what happens to that data? I mean, where it goes, how it's stored, who sees it, it's startlingly unclear for the average user. And we've seen this play out. OpenAI actually objected when asked to turn over private chat logs in that copyright case with the New York Times.
Oh, wow. So they could be forced to share it.
That's the implication. The lack of clear rules means the company might have to hand over your private conversations in a lawsuit. It's a legal gray area.
Okay, so bottom line, if you're spilling your deepest secrets to an AI, you might want to hit pause.
Definitely reconsider.
There's this researcher, William Agnew from Carnegie Mellon. He warned that pretty much everything you tell these chatbots is not private. And his quote was, "It will be used in all sorts of ways." That sounds ominous. What kind of ways?
Well, all sorts of ways is broad, but think about it. Beyond just training future AIs, which is kind of the standard use case we assume,
Right.
your data could potentially be shared with third parties, maybe for marketing, maybe for research you didn't agree to, or, like we just discussed, it could be subpoenaed in legal proceedings.
So personal health stuff, business ideas.
Yeah, sensitive relationship details. It could all potentially be accessed or used in ways you absolutely did not intend. There's no legal shield there like you'd expect in other contexts.
That's a huge takeaway.
Yeah.
Needs way more caution.
For sure.
And speaking of AI getting a little too personal, this next bit is where it gets really interesting and maybe a bit alarming.
Oh.
Deepfakes and legal action. NBA superstar LeBron James is actually taking legal action.
Against an AI company.
Yeah, he's issued a cease and desist letter against an AI image tool called Interlink AI. That's from a company named FlickUp.
Okay, so what did they do? Unauthorized likeness, obviously, but...
Yep. It wasn't just like a generic picture. The AI generated some really bizarre stuff. There was an image of James embracing a pregnant belly.
Wow, okay. Weird.
And apparently, even more disturbing, there was this highly viewed video, AI-generated Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulting Stephen Curry with an AI LeBron James just passively in the background.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, that video reportedly got over 6.2 million views on Instagram.
Yikes. That really highlights the potential for harm with this tech. So FlickUp, the company, what did they do?
Well, they reacted. They've since removed realistic people from their software.
A small step, I guess. But the damage is done, and it points to a much bigger issue.
Exactly. And LeBron's not alone. Other big names, like Taylor Swift, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Harvey, they've all been targeted publicly by similar deepfakes.
Often really harmful or misleading stuff, too.
Right. So it feels like the Wild West out there for digital identity. What's actually being done legally to stop this?
Okay, so there is some movement. The good news is lawmakers are starting to tackle it. Yeah. There's the recently passed Take It Down Act that specifically criminalizes non-consensual intimate imagery, and importantly, it includes deepfakes.
Okay, that's something.
And looking forward, there are other bills in the works. There's the Endo Fakes Act of 2025 that aims to protect your voice from being replicated by AI without consent.
Voice too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And another one, the Content Origin Protection and Integrity from Edited and Deepfaked Media Act of 2025. Bit of a mouthful.
Oh, yeah.
But it basically aims to protect your likeness and force more transparency about whether media is AI generated.
So, trying to label things clearly.
Right. And the key insight here, I think, is that these laws aren't just tinkering. They represent a shift recognizing your digital likeness, even your voice, as sort of a property right that needs protection.
That could have huge implications beyond just celebrities.
Absolutely. It could set precedents for protecting everyone's digital identity as AI gets more powerful. It's about bringing some much-needed rules to this whole situation.
Okay, so it's a mix. AI causing problems, but also maybe not all doom and gloom. Like, remember all those headlines about Google being toast because of ChatGPT?
Oh, yeah, the Google killer narrative.
Seems those reports were greatly exaggerated, as they say.
They definitely were. Google's showing remarkable strength, actually. It's still a real horse race in the AI world.
How so?
Well, look at their AI overviews and search, those little summaries at the top. They're now driving over 10% more queries globally.
Really? People like those.
Apparently. Especially younger users, it seems. They want those quick answers. And the Gemini app, it's booming. Daily prompts are up over 50% from last quarter.
Wow.
They're reaching over 450 million monthly users now. And get this for scale. Google processed nearly a quadrillion AI tokens last month across all its products.
A quadrillion. That number's hard to even grasp. What exactly is an AI token again? Just quickly.
Sure. Think of tokens as the basic units AI models read and process. They're like words or parts of words, even punctuation.
Yeah.
So processing a quadrillion of them is, well, it's immense.
Okay. And what does that massive volume actually mean for Google strategically?
It's a huge advantage. It means their AI models are learning and improving incredibly fast just from the sheer volume of real-world use. They can spot patterns, fix mistakes, enhance features way faster than competitors with less data.
So it helps them stay ahead.
Exactly. It signals that AI isn't just part of their strategy, it's probably the core strategy going forward. They're doubling down.
Gotcha. But the race isn't over. OpenAI's got GPT-5 coming, right?
Yep, it's on the horizon. Early reports, from people testing it, suggest it's a significant step forward. They're describing it as smarter, faster, and better at coding.
Trying to leapfrog competitors like Anthropic's Claude, maybe?
Seems like it. The AI arms race is definitely heating up again. It keeps pushing the boundaries.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit from the software side, the AI brains, to the hardware. Shiny new tech.
Right, the gadgets.
How are these AI advancements and just tech progress in general shaping the devices we actually use every day? First up, Apple. Still working on those smart glasses.
Ah, yes, the long-rumored Apple glasses.
They're reportedly doubling down, maybe aiming for a 2027 launch. And there's a new patent that hints at improving comfort. But honestly, the description sounds kind of bizarre.
Bizarre how?
Well, the patent shows a head-mountable VRR device, but it has this, headband strap attached to the arms of the glasses.
A headband on glasses.
Yeah, the idea is better comfort, fit, adjustability. Apparently, it can rotate onto your head or be stowed away, and it might be removable. But still, the source nailed it.
Yeah.
A headband on everyday glasses is certainly a bizarre look.
Okay, I can picture that. It does sound odd. But, the focus on comfort is interesting. If these glasses have serious AR features, you'd need them to be comfortable for long periods.
True. Needs to be stable, too.
And the fact they're exploring this kind of thing, maybe alongside the 7 different glasses and headsets they reportedly have in development, yeah, it shows they're really experimenting, trying to figure out what works for the future of wearables. Comfort is clearly a big hurdle they're trying to solve.
Okay, so glasses are still a ways off.
Neat.
Let's talk about something you can get now. A fun phone, apparently. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7.
Ah, the new Flip. Yeah, reviews are saying it's almost too much fun.
What makes it fun? Is it just the folding?
Well, the folding is part of it, and the build quality is apparently excellent. They redesigned the hinge, made it slimmer, feels really solid.
Okay.
But the big highlight is that external display. It's huge now, 4.1 inches, AMOLED, 120 hertz refresh rate.
4.1 inches on the outside. That's massive for a cover screen.
Biggest one on a flip phone so far. Makes it genuinely useful, not just for notifications. And get this little detail.
Yeah.
Closing the phone apparently makes this incredibly satisfying swap sound.
Ah.
One reviewer literally said it makes hanging up on people extra satisfying.
Okay, I can appreciate that. So those little tactile things matter.
They really do. It adds to the whole experience.
It also ships with Android 16, which is good. Any downsides?
A couple mentioned, low-light camera performance can be a bit inconsistent, and it uses Samsung's own Exynos processor in some markets, not the Snapdragon chip everywhere, which some performance enthusiasts might not love.
Right, that old chestnut.
But overall, for around $1,100, if you like the flipped form factor, it sounds like a really compelling and, fun option.
Okay, from fun phones to workhorse laptops. The new Lenovo Yoga 9i 2-in-1 Aura Edition. This one sounds pretty premium, especially one specific feature.
Let me guess. Battery life.
Bingo. The battery life sounds absolutely insane.
Yeah, this is where it gets really impressive for productivity. We're talking 23 hours and 34 minutes in a video loop test.
Nearly 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's more than triple its predecessor.
Exactly. You could realistically go days without charging for typical work or streaming. It's a game changer for mobility.
Wow. What else makes it premium?
Well, it's got this really sleek cosmic blue chassis. It looks quite distinct. Nice, bright 14-inch 2.8K OLED touch display with 120 hertz refresh rate.
Smooth visuals.
And the keyboard is apparently excellent, very responsive. It's really built for multitasking, everyday productivity. Maybe not for heavy gaming or intense video editing, though.
So, more for the road warrior, the student, someone who prioritizes that endurance.
Precisely. The focus is clearly on that stellar battery life and a smooth, premium user experience for common tasks.
Okay, so we've got fancy hardware. How is the software keeping up visually? Apple's got this new design thing coming in iOS 26 this fall called Liquid Glass.
Yeah, liquid glass. It sounds kind of cool, right? It's a new design philosophy.
What does it actually mean for how my phone looks?
It means embracing layers and transparency more, making interface elements look and feel like actual glass that bends and refracts light when you interact with it.
Huh. Like how?
So, for example, controls at the bottom of apps might shrink into a little pill shape when you scroll down, giving you more screen space.
Okay, I could see that.
And the control center, it'll actually show your wallpaper or home screen faintly behind the controls, creating this sense of depth.
Ah, right. Layers.
Exactly. It's kind of a return to what we used to call skeuomorphism, making digital things mimic real-world objects or materials. In this case, glass, it makes it feel more physical, more tangible, almost futuristic.
Interesting. I heard some early testers had issues seeing things with bright wallpapers.
Yeah, there were some initial visibility concerns in the betas, but Apple's apparently been tweaking it. Plus, you can go into accessibility settings and reduce the transparency if you prefer.
Good to have options.
Yeah.
So more glassy, layered feel coming to iPhones.
Looks that way, pushing the visual interface forward.
All right, let's move on to the digital landscape, the services and online experiences. First up, streaming overload. Everyone feels it, right?
Oh yeah, so many services, so many bills.
Well, Comcast is trying something interesting, a stream store, right in your Xfinity box or online.
Stream store? What is it, like another app store?
Sort of, but focused purely on streaming content. It acts like a broker. You can rent or buy from a huge library, they say over 200,000 movies and shows.
Okay, like iTunes or Google Play Movies, but through Comcast.
Yeah, but also you can add or drop streaming channels and even bundle new subscriptions like Netflix, Disney+, D-Shaw, Peacock onto your main Comcast bill.
Ah, so they become the middleman for the subscriptions too, trying to simplify things.
Exactly. They're positioning themselves to manage all that for you. They even have a stream saver bundle, $15 a month for Apple TV, plus Mint with ads and Peacock with ads.
Okay. That's definitely addressing the subscription fatigue people feel. One bill, one place to manage things. Could be appealing if it works smoothly.
It seems like a smart play for them, trying to stay relevant as cord-cutting continues.
Makes sense. They want to be the portal to your entertainment however you get it.
And this focus on services, it's not just Comcast. Look at Apple. Subscriptions are now their second biggest moneymaker.
Bigger than Macs, iPads, wearables combined last quarter. It's huge.
That's a massive shift from being just a hardware company. Why the big push?
It's all about the ecosystem, isn't it? Keeping users locked in. Once you buy the iPhone or the Mac, they want to keep you paying monthly for Apple Music, iCloud, Apple TV, plus fitness, plus Fast, all of it.
Creates recurring revenue.
Exactly. And iOS 26 is leaning into this even more. They're adding new perks specifically to make those bundles stickier.
Like what?
Things like a new emoji game, something called Apple Invites, auto-mix playlists on Apple Music, ready-made custom plans in Fitness Plus.
Little extras to justify the subscription cost.
Right. More reasons to stay within the Apple One bundle, making it harder or less appealing to leave the ecosystem. It's about maximizing that lifetime value from each customer.
Makes sense from a business perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, now for something that went viral recently and caused quite a stir, the T app.
Yes, the women-only app for reviewing men you've dated.
Yeah, it shot to the top of the free App Store charts. The idea is safety, letting women share experiences anonymously.
And it grew incredibly fast. Founded in 2023, got 1 million users in a week, now around 4 million.
Something like that. It uses AI to verify users are women, asks for ID or a selfie.
Which sounds reasonable for a safety-focused app, but then...
Then came the security breach.
Right.
Right after it blew up, basically, on July 25th.
Yeah, that was bad timing. What got exposed?
Reports say 72,000 images from an unsecured database, including 13,000 selfies and photo IDs that were used for that verification process.
Ouch. That completely undermines the trust and safety aspect, doesn't it? Exposing the very data used for verification.
Totally. And while the app's goal was female safety, there's been backlash too, right? About the men being reviewed.
Yeah, the core issue there is that men can't access the app. So if there's a false or misleading review about them, they have no way to see it, let alone correct it.
Creates a real fairness problem, potential for misinformation with no recourse.
Exactly. It pits safety concerns against privacy and reputation concerns, raises really tough questions about anonymity, accountability, and how you build trust online, especially around sensitive topics like dating.
What's the biggest takeaway from this whole T-app situation for you?
For me, it really highlights that tension. The tension between wanting anonymous spaces for safety, but also needing accountability and accuracy. The security breach just adds another layer of, wow, this is complex.
Yeah.
Even with good intentions, building these platforms is incredibly difficult. You need rock-solid security, and you need mechanisms to handle disputes and potential misinformation. Otherwise, things can go sideways fast.
A real cautionary tale about tech, intentions, and execution. Okay, one last item in the digital services world. Google Home Speakers.
Ah, the smart speakers. What's up with them?
Google actually issued an apology recently for mounting frustration among users.
An apology from Google? That feels rare. What's frustrating people?
The core problem seems to be that the Google Assistant functionality is just degrading, especially on devices like the Google Nest Audio.
Degrading how? Like not hearing commands?
Yeah, users reporting sporadic responses, commands being ignored, devices just not working reliably anymore. Things that used to work fine suddenly don't.
Any reason why? Is it just getting old?
It seems tied to Google's big transition. They're moving away from the old Google Assistant and towards their new Gemini AI, the platform shift.
Exactly. And during this transition, the older hardware running the older assistant seems to be getting, well, less functional. Google admits the experience is disintegrating and might be degrading for an unspecified amount of time.
So users are caught in the middle while Google figures out its AI future.
Pretty much. It shows that even tech giants can struggle with these big transitions, and sometimes legacy hardware and its users pay the price, at least temporarily. Leaves people with devices that just don't work as well as they used to.
Not a great user experience during the transition. Well, that was quite a ride through the tech landscape.
It really was. From AI privacy concerns and deepfake battle
to fun flip phones and marathon battery laptops.
And then navigating the messy world of streaming services and app controversies.
It definitely feels like technology is moving faster than ever, bringing these incredible innovations, but also some really complex challenges right alongside them.
Absolutely. It's fascinating, isn't it? Seeing how quickly things evolve. It really forces all of us to constantly think about how we engage with these tools.
Yeah.
You know, thinking about privacy, thinking about the user experience, thinking about trust. How do we want this stuff integrated into our lives? What are the trade-offs?
That's a really good point. It's not just about what the tech can do anymore, but how we want it to fit and what responsibilities come with it all, especially as it gets smarter and more embedded in everything we do.
Exactly. Constantly evaluating that relationship.
Well, that's a great thought to end on. How much control do we really have or want as things get more complex? Something to keep pondering.
For sure.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
If you enjoyed the discussion, please like, comment, share it around, and definitely subscribe for more fun tech talks. We'll catch you on the next one.